Slight problem with this is enough power. We're only producing anywhere from around 3 to 4 megawatts, and to put it simply, it's not enough. We need at least 5 or so megawatts to keep our electrolyzers running along with everything else, and it's just not happening. So we need to expand our power, even though we've just built it. Not really a surprise there though. I also let the game run for a while, and I've gathered over 2,000 sand, and I've also stockpiled a bunch of stone brick, as well as a various amount of plates, which have also been used to craft stuff in preparation for this episode. So today we're going to be building more algae farms, which is all we can really do right now. If we go into here, I've set up another production line for the new power. We're going to target 9 megawatts, which is 5 boilers and 10 steam engines. And that's going to take approximately 18 algae farms, but I want to go for 20 just because then we've got a little bit extra fuel for stuff we might need in the future. Plus it works out nicer in the arrays we're about to build. So why don't we get started building that? I also did expand the island a bit more, so we used a bit more than 2,000 sand actually. Right, how are we going to do this? So that is a good question. Algae farm mark 1. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we will have 2 belts down the middle. And if we put in this one here and this one here, that's going to be great. Actually, maybe I want the pipes on the outside. Yeah. Let's do that. So the pipes are going to run down the outside. Sort of like so. We're up pipes, that's fine. That's why we've got stone brick being crafted. And these are going to produce this. I will just extend this belt all the way up for now. However, that will change once we get everything else built. So once those guys have produced whatever they produce, I'm thinking we do what we did before and have these spit out like so. And these are going to go like so. Perfect. Then what's going to go on is we're going to have our splitters merge in the algae. Now I do that so that it comes out on both sides of each belt, because we are going to need the full throughput of both belts. 10 algae farms produces 25 green and 5 brown algae every time, which works out to be an entire belt per second with 10 arrays, 10 farms running. So 22 belts. Pretty simple. These are also going to require power, so we can just do 2 power poles like so, and that should be all we need. We'll have to do one in between, but not much else is going to be required. I do need more belt pipe, so why don't we get some of that going? That should be enough. And I just want to get, again, all the way down to the ends, so that when we copy and paste, it all works out lovely. Now I've not thought about pump. The pump's going to need some space. That is a good point. So why don't we get a pump? We'll get 2 pumps actually. 2 pumps, we can probably do it with one pump. Don't want to waste resources. We just need a few more pipes, I think. Mind you, what is the cost of this? Basic circuit boards, iron gears. I'll just stick with some piping between. So we will, in fact, shock horror, move all of this down 1. That's perfect. Once we get this pump, we can see what we need. So the pump's going to go like that. Okay. Why don't we take our pipe, connect the whole thing up, get a bit of sand. In fact, I'm going to put it here so that when we get another array over here, it looks fine. We'll do that. That should be enough to get our pump like so. There we go. Right, now all we need to do is copy this entire thing like so. And then we need to figure out our power pole placement. That looks to be the spot. So we've just got to then copy that all the way down. We do need more of these guys though. And I seem to be lacking iron. That's not great. But we can fix that quickly. We put our liquefier back down in here. And set that to this recipe. Then we will take some slag out of here. And we'll just deposit everything where we need it. And that should start producing us some more iron. Which it is. But we don't need the full array to start off with. So we can keep going. So we'll just copy this guy all the way up to here. And that's 4, 8. Oh, offshore pump is in the way. Ah. Well, that's inconvenient. What can we do to fix that? Well, let's remove it for now, because we need to build. That's 8. And that's 10. Perfect. Now, we've probably got nowhere near enough resources to build that. And that's fine. We are getting there, so why don't we make the pipes we need? Looks like we had enough inserters, almost enough belts. Well, that's more iron. So why don't we go like that? We don't need quite so many. Yeah, the iron's starting to flow in now. Each one of these requires 89, which isn't too bad. We just picked up, I think, about 20 iron there. So we should be able to do this. No problems. But we've got enough pipe now, so why don't we start crafting ourselves some more belt. What we do with 5 more. Ah, we need more power poles. That's surprising. Let's see what we can do about that, though. Oh boy, no, we do not want that. We should, however, stop this from running. Power's probably like, yeah, power's gone to crap. Which is fine. We can work around that for now. This should start making wood bricks, which it is. And what are you waiting on? You're just really slow. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, well, while that does that, we'll start expanding down here. And let's see. Let's go with something like that. Cool. Now what we can do here is we can start filtering out our brown algae, which we really don't want. So we'll just select green. We'll do that. Set you to like that. We really don't have enough belt. Surprising. It looks like we didn't get a power pole here either. Cool. Now that we've got that, we need to start doing stuff with it. Obviously, algae we're going to just get rid of like this. That's going to go there, and then I'll box it up and do whatever with it. We should probably get a few boxes in there, actually. Boxes, boxes, boxes. So we've just used wooden boxes for now. And a few inserters. Oh, need more power poles. That's fine. That's why we're stockpiling bricks. So we do that, and then we need a power pole to run up here. Now that's going to start producing algae, which is fine. But the next step is crafting it into cellulose. Now we need 5 assembling machines for every 20. So each one of these. So why don't we see what we can do about that? Again, let's get rid of these guys so they don't start getting in the way. And we need to figure out where we want our assembling machines. One, 2, 3. In fact, we probably want to go with a bit more of a... It's going to look a bit awkward, but if we do that... Yeah. That's going to be the center. 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's probably a better way of doing this, but... This is the way I'm doing it. Let's just keep going, expanding a little bit. So that's 5 of those. And they are going to be that. And that is going to make us cellulose fiber. Wonderful. And while we're at it, we probably don't need this running anymore. So why don't we deconstruct all of this? They're going to start building, probably. We'll have to work around that. Just get rid of all this. We don't need this piping. So that is going to shut off our... Oh, well, that did shut off our sludge production. Should probably fix that. Need an underground pipe. Cool. That's back and running. And these guys are stuck disassembling. Again, they're not the smartest things in the world, but they get the job done for the most part. Right, the next step in the production chain is wood pellets. Now, wood pellets is actually quite easy to do because it's a quantity of 5 to 4 assembling machines per sort of setup. Now, it's actually 3.13, but we'll do 4 just to keep it simple. So we can actually just do direct insertion like so. And that should be enough. I want to say that will be enough. Yeah, we're going to say it's enough. And what am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Or don't set that. Perfect. And then the next step we need is wood bricks, which is just 1. So we're going to get one of these guys. He's going to go like that. That's going to make wood bricks. And we need inserters. So we're going to direct insert those guys. These guys are going to go out on a belt. And that's going to get picked up like so. Easy. Then that one guy is going to feed into 2 stove furnaces. So why don't we set that up? 1 and 2. And these guys are going to feed into boxes. In fact, I will space these out a bit. Like this. So then I can get a box. No, I really need is... So that's like... that. In fact, I'm going to change how I do this. So we want this to go into 2 furnaces. Like so. In fact. Let's do that. These are going to feed into some furnaces. Just clear out some more space. These furnaces will put down, I don't know, here. Nothing special about that positioning. And then these guys will output onto this belt. And what they'll do is they'll pick up from here, put it down there, and then they'll pick up from here. Yeah, that seems good. Then we just need 1, 2. And then this guy will output on the belt like so. Right, and that should be the entire production chain done. In fact, we'll stick this guy just into a box, I guess, like that. And we can move on. Now we've just got to plumb all this up and we'll be good to go. So my solution to feeding these guys is to use splitters. As what that will allow us to do is do the diagonals insertion, which will allow us to do more inserters than otherwise. Now I'm not sure how many this actually, so you need 10 every 2 seconds, but because you're half, it's 10 every 4 seconds. That's going to be... yeah, you do need that. Then we just need this and this, like these guys. Oh, I should just be able to copy those like that. Power pile everything up. Need more power poles. And that should be everything. We've just got to hook this guy up to power. And we should be on our way. So these guys do need a bit of fuel to get them kick-started, but we can just do that with a bit of charcoal. Feed that. This guy needs a power pole. And that should be everything. If we just watch it. It might take a while. Ah. One more power pole. Here we go. We've got the next batch of algae coming in, so we should be able to see this thing in full load, and hopefully we'll actually start producing fuel. Otherwise, something's seriously gone wrong. Obviously, our power situation isn't great right now, but we are about to fix that. Let's expand the island whilst we wait. Looks like we've got a bit of free land down there once we start expanding across. Yeah, looks like I got just enough sand, really. Right, this guy's all running now. So we should see... Yeah, you can see the inserters are running really slow right now. But that's fine, because these guys are craft slow. Yep, that's looking good. And this guy's crafting wood bricks. And that should be the final key. Final piece. To getting ourselves charcoal. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And then all we need to do is set up our boilers. So these guys I'm going to have like so. In fact, we're going to need to craft more, which is going to require more iron by the looks of it. You need a furnace. We can certainly do that. Or not. I think we turned it on stone brick. Well, why don't we just steal one of these furnaces? In fact, we'll steal both of them. Boiler. And 2 steam engines. And that should be everything we need. Oh, we need more bloody power poles. Right, well, after waiting far longer than I should have for power poles, here we go. We've now got our steam arrays running. And I've added the water. And we are now producing enough power to keep everything running. Perfect. Although, saying that, we don't have the electrolyzers completely running. But that's fine, because we can just add more now. And I think we're golden. Now, obviously, we've not got everything in here, but this is more than enough to keep just these 2 running. And I don't think I've got enough resources to craft the next slot yet. Nope. But we can certainly, we can get another boiler running at least, which will be good. So we just bring that back here, throw in a pipe, that. Oh, yeah. Well, you can see how difficult it is getting resources to do stuff now. We can make 1 burner inserter, and there we go. That should be even more power, which means we should be able to get our electrolyzers running even more. Yeah, it looks like everything is starting to trickle down into here. And that should be pretty good. So I'm quite happy with this episode. I think before we finish off, I do want to just take a look at science a bit. We can get rid of that pipe. Because science is something that I really don't want to handcraft anymore. But it's one of those necessary things to progress. So why don't we just set up a small sort of automated facility for it. Now I do need a few assemblers. So why don't we start? We're going to just put it here. Sure. 1, 2. Now, we will take ourselves a assembling machine. And we'll place that guy there. Now you are going to be crafting those. And we do need 2 more assembling machines. I hope we can squeeze out 2 more. And nope, we are severely lacking iron. Well, that's about right, really. So we need electromagnet coils and electromagnet cores. So that's going to be 2 of these guys and an input chest. So that's going to be iron, copper. That's going to go like that. That's going to go like that, that, and that. You don't need anything from the main chest. So it should be just a case of that, that, and that. Now obviously this isn't fully automated because we do need to still feed the machine, but it's enough where I can just go, okay, here's X amount of resources, make me science. We are definitely struggling for resources, evident by our 18 iron plates that we are about to use all of. But that's just part of the challenge, really. You guys, this guy is going to create electromagnet coils, and that is a full science setup, automated. So 1 science sacrificial electromagnet requires 1 copper to 2 iron. So if we get a few resources, we should see if we put in, come on, give me 1 more iron plate. If we put in 8 of these guys and 4 of these guys, this should produce 4 science labs. Yep, that's producing everything. They're feeding in, and that's making science. Perfect. Right, well, I think between this episode and next, I will get all of these guys put in. And I'll get ourselves some stockpiled resources again. And I'll probably add just another row of these guys. In fact, maybe I won't do that. Yeah. I don't know. I'll see. I'll get some resources at least anyway, and I'll get this thing fully built. But we are in a good situation now. Power is keeping up with everything, so we can expand even faster, which is perfect. I think next episode, we need to do something about this brown algae, because this is going to quickly become a problem. In the couple hours or so I left the game running, which was more than I intended, but turns out it was needed. We've got this much algae, which is almost 2 iron chests. So it's definitely going to become a problem fast. Oh, I should probably put the output is a... I should probably put the inserter back there to get the whole thing running, because we are running out of fuel rather quickly. But that should be good. Looks like everything is working the way it should be. And the nice thing is, because this is way overbuilt for the 12 or so algae farms we've got, it should quickly clear out the backlog. But that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching this episode. If you did enjoy it, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It greatly helps the channel, and it lets me know you guys are enjoying the series. If you've got any suggestions, do leave them down below. Also, you can follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description, along with the link to my Discord. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.